Hello and welcome back. You can see this absolutely amazing view. So today I have Mum with me and we're just wanting to explore one of our local sort of villages here. It's up in the mountains in like the hinterland region. The village is called Montville and it's absolutely stunning. It's such like a little sort of chocolate box kind of village. It's really beautiful. It's got shops and everything. The views are insane. So we're just going to head up there today and have a little look around. We're going to have some breakfast and have pretty much just a chill day, but I thought I would bring you along with me just so that you can also see how amazing this beautiful village is. But we've just stopped off at this lookout and it just looks absolutely beautiful. We've got amazing weather, like look at that. Not a cloud in the sky. Alright, without further ado, I'm going to get back in the car and we are going to head into Montville and we're going to have some breakfast first up. So we've just arrived up in Montville now and we've just come to the Edge restaurant for breakfast and look at these views. Isn't that just absolutely sensational? So it's quite a large restaurant, the Edge. They've got a wood burning fireplace inside, but we're just sitting outside on the deck so that we can just appreciate this stunning vista. So I'll pan around. And so you can see here the deck. And so you can just sort of sit out in the sun and just enjoy your breakfast. And then you've sort of got the upper deck there and then inside. So inside is where the fireplace is. It is cool this morning up in Montville, but it's certainly not, freezing cold. So we're all good out on the deck. So this is a little complex where the Edge is located. They've got some absolutely beautiful buildings here in Montville. So we're just going to head back to the car now, just drop off some of our warmer stuff, and then we're going to start having a little poke around in the stores. How cute are some of these buildings? They have like a really sort of alpine feel to them. That building that you're looking at there is actually a pub. So that's sort of the indoor area of the pub, and then it's sort of got this outdoor area here. But it's such a pretty building. And you can see they've even done like all the window boxes with all the flowers and that. So pretty. I'm just standing across the road. We're just going to start having a little Fossick in these stores here. So we've just walked across the road, and that is the complex we were just shopping in. And yes, they are bubbles that you can see whizzing by, but that's the complex where the Edge cafe was in. So we're just going to start heading down now, and yeah, just having a little poke around in the stores. This is a kids shop here, which is why there's all these bubbles. It's just such a pretty little village. I saw on the sign when we were coming in, Montville was established in 1889, so it has definitely been up here in the hinterland for quite a while, and it definitely has quite like a community feel to it, and just, yeah, a really sort of beautiful old world style village. There's a heap of art galleries up here in Montville. It's very, I think they've got quite a thriving artistic community here. So there are several art galleries. I think this is maybe the third one we've seen. We've only kind of just gotten started on the walk. So yeah, it's just such a beautiful day for it. Absolutely stunning. Still just not a cloud in the sky. But yeah, Montville's quite hilly, so we're just at the top of the hill now, which was where the Edge was, and then we're just going to head down the hill, have a little look in the shops on this side of the street, and then we'll come back up on the other side of the street and have a little look in the stores there. Look at the little tea cozies and doorstops. How pretty is this little wheel? So we've just had a look in some of the clothing stores here, an antique shop, and we're still just making our way down the hill. Some of these buildings are just so pretty. That's maybe a slightly better angle. I think you can sort of see it a bit better with the sun. Poets Cafe. This is an absolutely beautiful cafe as well that we've had coffee and lunch and that at before. So if you're heading up to Montville, this is definitely a winner as well. These are the woodwick candles. So they crackle like a fireplace when you use them. I have one you would have seen. I've got one in my room on top of the fireplace. So we're just back in the car now in Montville, and both Mum and I had a success. I actually bought that black and white dress. I think I filmed a little bit of it in the change room in that store. I think it was called the Dressing Room. But yeah, I bought that black and white dress, which was absolutely beautiful. Mum also got a new gardening hat, like a straw gardening hat. So we just come back to the car now, and we might actually head towards, so Montville is sort of like a little village on top of one of the hills, and then we might actually sort of head towards Mullaney now, which is sort of, I'd say the next, yeah, on the range. It's probably the next largest village. So we might actually head on our way to there. I'll bring you along for that. It's sort of a similar style village. It's very cute, very country style. There is an antique shop on the way that we might stop at, and I will, if it's open, we might pop in there. But yeah, so we might just head off there now, and I will speak to you again when we get to the antique store, and just sort of let you know where we're at. But yeah, a beautiful stop at Montville. We've just stopped off here at one of the lookouts on the way between Montville and Mullaney. Look at this view. Definitely part of the day about coming up here is the drive. The views from the drive are just absolutely stunning. And this is basically what you're seeing outside your car as you're driving along the range. Look how amazing that looks. Just come to this cute little antique store outside of Mullaney. Oh, that is really nice, isn't it? It does a bit. So we've just come outside of Mullaney, about 10-minute drive. They have Lake Baroon, so it's quite a large lake. It spans from Mullaney to Montville, and they've just sort of got like a little park here for kids. They've got picnic facilities. So if you're in the mood for a picnic, this would be an absolutely amazing spot to come. got swings and that over there, and a slide. But yeah, it's just a very peaceful sort of a place. You can hear all the birds and that. They've got lots of like undercover picnic spots. You can see they've got like chairs and that down there by the water. But yeah, really pretty here. Look at how beautiful that is. The lake surrounded by all of the mountains. Mum and I are just planning to come back here in the coming weeks to have a little picnic here. So peaceful. Do a quiche and some potato salad and a coffee and a cup of tea, and you could just sit and look at the water, listen to the birds. Really pretty. So yeah, this is just outside of Mullaney, about a 10-minute drive, and it's the Lake Baroon Park, I think it's just called, recreational park. Really pretty. Alright, we're going to hop back in the car now and we are going to head into Mullaney. So we've just come into the town of Mullaney, and as you can see, it is absolutely packed. So we're just going to look for a park and then we're going to have a little shop around the stores. It's a very cute little town, very country sort of style. You know, used bookshops, antiques, little clothing stores, lots of little cafes and things like that. Managed to jag a park. Such a cute little town. Does anyone else, when you're visiting a town that's really pretty, go and have a look at the real estate agent and just see what properties are for sale? I love doing that when I visit somewhere. Just see, imagine my life if I lived here. Is the map of Mullaney. So we are here, and this morning we were over here at Montville, and that is Lake Baroon Dam where we just were before. So that's it there. It's a really amazing sort of day trip to do, to visit both the towns. Just up in the mountains, the drive up here is just stunning. You know, all that scenery, all the views, really, really lovely. The towns, both towns are really beautiful, very charming, quirky, some good shopping in the stores, just something a little bit different. Breakfast, you can have lunch up here. There's a lot of like B&Bs and things like that, so you can definitely, and hotels and things. You can make a weekend of it and come and stay up here, but yeah, a very enjoyable day. Okay, so we are back in the car from Mullaney. No purchases in Mullaney, but it's such a cute little town. It's just nice to have a bit of a walk around and look in the stores and that. We're just going to be heading back down the range now and heading home. So I might actually leave this video here with this stunning view. I hope you've enjoyed coming along and just exploring both of these really beautiful little towns. We started at Montville this morning and then ended out in Mullaney. If you're ever in these areas, I would highly recommend coming up. You can certainly stay for the weekend. There's lots of accommodation, B&Bs, all that. There's like wine tours you can do. There's a cheese factory out here. But yeah, so we've definitely enjoyed our day out here, just sort of having a girls' day, spending the day, looking around all the stores, having breakfast and that. But I shall bid you farewell, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and you have a brilliant weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.